What it do, what it do? This is Mr. Fuckery here on Kings of Avalon. And I have a two-parter, basically. First things first, I want to give a shout-out to the guys and gals over there at the Knights of Nye. Man, great organization, great alliance. And five fingers to the face. That's me. Slap. And anyway, long story short, I want to give a shout out to a couple people, especially El Pollo Loco. He is one of the best leaders I've ever got to play with so far. In my experience of playing on the game, it's just awesome, dude, man. I just got to give him a shout out. Sitting out there, El Pollo Loco, man, awesome dude, awesome. I've been with these guys for almost 3 weeks now. It's been a wonderful experience, and I want to keep it going. And we have 15 days until the kingdom opens, and if I can't give any kind of advice, my main advice would be get into a strong alliance with good people. It's very complex game as it is, but you want to be able to grow and mature and get to a strong point, because when you have kill events or you have kingdom versus kingdoms, you definitely want to be a part of an elite, I would say elite alliance. And El Pollo is putting on just a real good clinic here, and has a great bunch of experienced players. Shout out to PMO and Douche, because they helped me out with some of the things that I'm going to go over. First, I'm going to talk about your dragon, your troop composition, and lastly, do not hoard troops. Key word, do not hoard troops. It's very important. I'm going to stress that. There was a guy, by the way, who commented, and I hope you watch this. I hope you subscribe so you can see me grow. And my war gear wasn't up to your standards because you didn't like this idiot got wolf gear with talent, valent stones, and whatever he was talking this trash, whatever. And at the end of the day, I do got him. I just at the time, I just didn't want to show him because they weren't nothing. You know, I didn't have no stats. I had them, I just didn't know what to do with them. And then now that I got unidentified, I guess would be a good way to say it. Maybe it's not a word, but still, it's my word. I can do what I want to do. I live in America, damn it. Anyway, long story short, let's get into this dragon. First things first, you definitely want to make sure that you're using your enhanced skills and putting them on the level 20s for your radiant talents or skills, and just maximize what you got. And I can't stress enough. Oh yeah, you definitely want to make sure you got that going. And then when you're inside your dragon skills, you're making sure that you have the right setup, proper setup. Now, some people, it's to each their own, but from what PMO and Douchey have explained to me and showed me, that the error of my ways and the reason why I was losing a lot of troops as I was attacking was my setup and how I was set up. And I was focusing on the monster hunting, and now I don't have shit on there because you really don't need it, because you can kill pretty much anything with like 45,000 troops or something like that. So it makes sense to focus all your skills into your attack, because if you're attack based, you should definitely go and power those up. For your defense, you want to make sure, I want to be able to defend as well as attack. So I kind of like to have a balance, and so I've upgraded some things and changed some things. I might do some other changes here, but I'm not quite sure yet. But at the end of the day, it's always growth that you're always working on. So going into the kill event or kill stage of the gold event, currently ranked number 3, overall 4 ranking, so doing pretty well this go out. I like to be in the top 10, hopefully number 1 in the kill stage, and I always shoot for that. As of now, before I was like, I'll get my gold and get out the way, and so now getting into the second part, which I want to focus in on, is your hospitals. Man, make sure you got your hospitals on crack. Level them up. That's all I can tell you. Level them up, because if you don't, you're gonna lose a lot, and then you got to put it. They go into the sanctuary and gonna be mad. But then it's your troop composition. So yeah, it doesn't matter. You guys can see where my troops are, and if you can hit me, you hit me. And if you're in my kingdom, come on with it, man. I'm waiting for you. I'm ready for you. But here we go. I'm going to show you some of the reasons why you shouldn't hoard troops. I would suggest everyone who's... you should star as much as you can. And star all the ones. I star some of these because they had either a lot of resources, or they lost a lot of troops, or they have a lot of troops to lose. Again, so that way I can mark them and I know where they're at. So today is the 20th. So I'm going to start here. This one wasn't too bad. This was myself. You should have a farm account. That's plug number one. So that way I already maxed my kill event on the very first go around. This one right here wasn't too bad. Little small guy, don't hoard troops. This guy did pretty good. I mean, he only lost 18,000. Not too hard. This guy too. Minimal. Rookies in the game. This one right here. This is where people start, man, when you lose half of your troops and you have to redo them all over again. Now, this goes into your sanctuary, so you'll get them back, hopefully. But if your hospitals are small, your sanctuary is going to be small. So keep that in mind. Here's one right here. 95,000. This guy. Man, 35,000 has to wait for the sanctuary or rebuild them again. Man, tough luck on that one. This one right here, man, just leaving his stuff out to the wind. This guy attacked me probably about a month ago. He was so much bigger than me. And now look at him. Clean his motherfucking clock. Lost 64,000. Hoarding troops. Hospital, man. You can tell what your hospital is. I'm coming back for that dude. He's bookmarked. Just to let you know. And look at his stats. I mean, his stats haven't changed. I mean, he hasn't done anything that I could see any different, but you can obviously tell from the last time you saw him, because I'm pretty sure I showed you some stats. I'm in the 500s pretty much across the board, and that's thanks to PMO and Douchey. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bros. The Yodas of the game. This one right here, this one was a reinforcement. I have to show you this because 176,897 lost? What? How do you lose? How do you lose that? That means they don't have no infirmaries or hospitals. All I gotta do is say ouch. This guy right here, same thing, same guild or alliance, 58,000. What the hell, man? What y'all doing? Making my kill event look crazy. This one wasn't too bad. This one wasn't too bad. They did alright on that. Oh, this one right here. Oh, look at these fools, man. 115,423. Damn it! Just cleaning a clock. I mean, it just no contest. I mean, this dude has stats too. I mean, you could see he got me in certain areas, but the key element areas he doesn't have me in. Like, his defense is high, but his infantry defense is high, and I don't even have my infantry buff on. So that's what's crazy, man. It's just phenomenal. But don't hoard troops. That's all I can tell you. Don't hoard troops. Make sure your hospitals can match your troops. That is the end of this video conversation that I'm going to end with. Is make sure you don't do that, because you're going to be mad, probably going to end up quitting the game, or this game sucks because you suck. That's pretty much it. That's all I can say about that. Man. Well, thank you for watching. Not a brag session, more or less a service announcement. Don't hoard troops. You will lose your shirt and be mad and quit. Mr. Fuckery out.